Maybe I shouldn't say that, eh?
House will be in order.
We're happy for Joe Fardner, who is returning to the dark side.
Until July, man. You're jumping the gun.
I know, but he's not going to be on the board packet anymore.
I'm definitely want to do that, yeah.
Nope.
Good evening. Our quorum being present, the meeting of the Board of Trustees for Pasadena Area City College will come to order. No action was taken in closed session this evening. Roll call, please.
Dr. Fellow?
Here.
Mr. Osterling?
Here.
Mr. Hillsman?
Here.
Ms. Brown?
Here.
Ms. Chen Lau?
And as you know, this is President Verdian's last Board of Trustees meeting. I'm sure you're going to miss us. And I'd like you to do the Pledge of Allegiance for us.
There you go. Put him to work.
Our student trustees present, right? So, yeah.
Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the agenda.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion from Ms. Waugh, second from Mr. Hillsman. Further discussion? Student trustee?
Aye.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, motion carries unanimously. This is the time for introductions and recognitions.
Well, Mr. President and members of the board, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you Dr. Erica Andrejonas. In a few minutes, in the very second item, in the action item section, you will be approving her new contract as the next superintendent president of Pasadena City College. Congratulations and welcome, Dr. Andrejonas.
Thank you. Do we have any comments this evening?
There are no public comments.
Thank you very much. At this time, I'll entertain a motion to approve the minutes of the regular business meeting of the Board of Trustees for December 12th, 2018.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion by Ms. Brown, a second by Chen Lau. Further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries unanimously. At this time, we have a number of consent items. The first deal with students. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion from Ms. Waugh, second from Mr. Osterling. Further discussion? Student trustee?
Aye.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries unanimously. The second group of consent items deal with instruction. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Move approval.
Second.
We have a motion from Mr. Hillsman, a second from Ms. Waugh. Further discussion? Student trustee?
Aye.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries unanimously. The third group deals with business. I'll entertain a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion from Ms. Waugh, second from Mr. Hillsman. Further discussion? Student trustee?
Aye.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries unanimously. The last group of consent items deal with personnel, and I'll accept a motion to approve.
Move to approve. Second.
We have a motion from Ms. Waugh, second from Ms. Brown. Further discussion? Student trustee?
No.
No vote.
Excuse me, you can't vote on that, sorry.
Trustee.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries unanimously. At this time, we will go into action items, and the first action item is to approve the superintendent president's salary schedule effective January 1st, 2019. And I must read this before we take any action. As of January 1st, 2017, California Government Code Section 54953C3 requires an oral summary of a recommendation for a final action on the salaries, salary schedules, and compensation to be paid in the form of fringe benefits to be paid to a local agency executive. In addition, Government Code Section 53262 mandates that employment contracts for local agency executives be ratified in open session. In order to comply with these requirements, we will be providing an oral summary in connection with Agenda Item H1 and H2. Agenda Item H1 proposes approval of the Superintendent President salary schedule. The salary schedule is attached to the board agenda. The salary schedule includes one row and 4 steps, which range from $300,000 beginning January 22nd, 2019 through June 20th, 2019, $300,000 beginning July 1st, 2019 through June 30th, 2020, $315,000, and beginning July 1st, 2020 through June 30th, 2021, and $330,000 beginning July 1st, 2021 through June 30th, 2022. At this time, I will ask for a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion from Ms. Waugh, second from Mr. Hillsman. Mr. Osterling?
Just a quick question or point of order. The schedule says effective January 1, and is that okay, or should it say effective January 22? I'm reading the attachment on our agenda item.
Yeah, go ahead.
The schedule is for the whole period of 6 months, and the district has established this schedule effective January 1. But the incoming superintendent president will start on January 22nd. Her salary will be effective January 22nd. But the schedule you are approving is a schedule that is effective January 1, so that in the future, for the period of 6 months, it will be this schedule.
Okay, so this is correct as written. Okay, thank you.
We have a motion and a second on the floor. Further discussion? Student trustee?
Aye.
Or does she?
She doesn't.
I don't think she votes on that. Excuse me. I'm
The
sorry.
next one.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Congratulations, Ms. President. The second item deals with Superintendent President's contract. Agenda item H2 recommends approval of an employment agreement for Dr. Erica Edrijonas to serve as Superintendent President. The agreement is attached to the board agenda. The agreement provides for an approximate 3.5-year initial term of employment from January 22nd, 2019 through June 30th, 2022, with a 1-year extension for each year in which the superintendent president receives an overall satisfactory rating in her annual evaluation. Pursuant to the salary schedule adopted, agenda item H1 beginning January 22nd, 2019, Dr. Edrijonas' annual salary shall be $300,000. Effective July 1st, 2020, Dr. Edrijonas' salary will be shall be $315,000. Effective July 1st, 2021, Dr. Edrijonas' annual salary will be $330,000. The salary shall be payable in approximately equal monthly installments. The salary shall be prorated in any year in which Dr. Edrijonas works less than a full year. Beginning February 1st, 2019, the board will contribute $416.67 monthly to a tax-sheltered annuity on behalf of the president. The agreement provides Dr. Edrijonas with 24 days of vacation annually in the agreement and provides Dr. Edrijonas with the same benefit packages provided to other 12-month educational administrators. At this time, I will ask for a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion from Ms. Waugh, a second from Mr. Hillsman. Further discussion? All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Again, congratulations, Ms. Our third item today is to adopt resolution number 580, authorization for temporary interfund cash borrowing. Do we need
Move to
comment?
approve.
Yes. This is a routine transaction that will allow the various departments of the college to borrow money from other departments in case there is a problem. We have never done so up to this point, but this is just a routine approval by the board.
Move approval.
We have a motion from Ms. Brown, and I will second that. Mr. Osterling?
Just a quick question on this subject. There was some back and forth on trustee comments about will we be notified if the interfund borrowings should be necessary?
The board will have to approve that if there is any need for it. And the reason for this agenda item is that it allows the college to identify the areas where the borrowing will take place so that we can bring the item to the board for approval. But the board will be informed before anything is done.
Okay, thank you.
Further discussion? We have a motion and a second on the floor. Student trustee?
Aye.
All in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. The fourth item today is receipt of fiscal year 2017-2018 Pasadena City College Foundation audit. Mr. President.
In your packet, you've seen a copy of the audit report, and just as the college, the foundation has received a very clean audit as well. And so we're asking that you accept the audit.
The motion will be to receive and file. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion from Mr. Osterling, a second from Ms. Brown. Further discussion? Student trustee?
Aye.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries unanimously. The last action item is nominations for California Community College trustee, and as president, I would like to nominate Ms. Linda Waugh.
I'll second that.
We have a motion and a second. Further discussion? Student trustee?
Aye.
All in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carries unanimously. Again, thank you, and thank you for all the work you do on
Thank you
behalf of
very
this
much.
board and the state, Linda. This is the time for Superintendent President's report, the last report.
Well, I hate to disappoint you, Mr. President, but I don't have a long report this time.
We're all disappointed.
I did send to the board a copy of our progress towards the goals that the board had established for the college president. And I want to thank all the board members for the work that we've done together, the support you've given me. And I want to thank the faculty and staff and community for all the good work we've done together. And after all, you all did it. I just happened to be here, and I thank you for allowing me to be here. And all good things have to come to an end. And as Voltaire, many of you probably know Voltaire, the French writer and philosopher, as he puts it very eloquently in one of his novels, Candide, cultive ton jardin. Those were the last words of that novel, which is cultivate your garden. So this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to go home, work on my garden, rearrange the pebbles by the downspout, and when it rains, I will listen to the music as the water rushes through the pebbles. Thank you again. Thank you very much for this opportunity to be the Superintendent President of Pasadena City College. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
I'm sure we'll have some other comments from the trustees this evening. We'll now turn to our Academic Senate and Ms. Lorena Rogacs.
First, thank you to Dr. Verdian for your many years of service and helping us to navigate through a challenging time in PCC's accreditation cycle. We did so successfully, and with you at the helm, it made it much, much easier to successfully reaffirm our accreditation status. So thank you for your work on that. We'd like to welcome Dr. Erica, and I'm going to mess this up. Sorry. And Jonas. And we're very excited to have you on board. Welcome to PCC. We hope that you have a delightful many years with us. We are also looking very forward to welcoming 57 new full-time faculty this spring. And so the faculty and the managers will be very, very busy on hiring committees throughout the next few months. But we're delighted to have such a full-time faculty ranks. I'd like to extend a thank you to Dean Stephanie Fleming and a great counselor, Miriam Altunji, for their work on guided pathways. Over this winter, we've been busily working away a collaborative effort among faculty and deans working on the increased implementation of a guided pathways framework for PCC to help students be able to better navigate through our certificate and our degree programs and help close those equity gaps. And then lastly, over the winter, we've been working on Flex Day. A huge thank you to Jason Robinson, our Director of Professional Development, and Dr. Valerie Foster, who is the coordinator for our Flex events. They've been working tirelessly and will have the opportunity to convene as a community, faculty, staff, managers, to work on our professional learning goals together. And that'll occur in March. And that's all we have to report.
Thank you very much. Mr. Tito Altamirano, the Management Association.
Yes, sir. Thank you. And echoing that, thank you, Dr. Braden, for your past couple years of service, and just for being supportive when you were. Management Solution Action has been in talks with HR and a couple of association members in creating specific management handbooks for the different deans and whatnot, and also improving just our overall onboarding process, specifically for managers, but for the college as a whole. And while the year is still young, speaking of which, the MA has already been involved in filling a number of hiring committees to ensure that we're filling any open positions with the best candidates possible. The MA board will also be meeting very soon to discuss not only our winter but our spring events and to ultimately have a great spring semester. And lastly, as you guys saw in the board packet, while there's still time to be served in his management role, the MA is sad but happy for our past president, management association president, Joe Futner, who's actually returning to the classroom at the end of this fiscal year. So just thank you to him. And that's all that we have to report today.
Thank you very much. Ms. Felicia Mitchell.
I'm glad to, first of all, I'm glad to be back. I've been out.
I know. Where have you been?
I let Maria kind of feel her way through, so probably next year she'll be able to be a board of trustees 100%.
Good.
So we don't have anything to report, but on behalf of Classified Senate and Classified staff, I want to thank you, Dr. Verdian, for all your support.
Thank you very much. And from the Associated Students?
Yes, in lieu of Colin Kim not being here, and for the sake of the minutes, my name is Andrew Mendoza, and I'm representing AS. So, Dr. Verdian, the entirety of AS will miss you, and we all thank you for the work that you've done time and time again. So, thank you. And for AS itself, you know, we are working through the intersession, planning for spring accordingly, and working very hard, even though we're all taking classes. In other news, a VP of Sustainability will be appointed next meeting, so we're excited for that. Welcome Week will be February 18th to the 21st, and we hope to see a good turnout as well, and Club Rush will follow soon after that, and that's it for reports.
Thank you very much. We'll now turn to the Board of Trustees with our student trustee, Ms. Rod.
Okay. I would like to thank Dr. Verdian so much, who has helped me navigate through this position and made it a fun couple of months. And just making the student voice really heard and making it a priority. So thank you so much, Dr. Verdian. And the students would like to welcome Dr. Erica Edrijones. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. But a lot of students have been telling me that they're very excited to have you on board. So yeah, that's my report.
Thank you very much. Ms. Sandra Chen Lau.
Dr. Verdian, you know that I studied Chinese literature, and in the Chinese translation of teacher is actually means yuanding, means actually a gardener. And that's the highest accolade you can call someone, which is a gardener, because you cultivate minds and you cultivate lives. And I think that's what you've done here in your tenure as PCC president, and you've done it with such grace and wisdom, and we will surely miss your leadership during, this time. And there's going to be a lot of, I think, compliments to you, but I just want you to know that you have personally guided me during my short time here on the board, and I certainly take wholeheartedly your advice and your counsel, and I appreciate that very much. Thank you
very much.
And I'd like to extend a welcome to Dr. Erica and Andrijonis, and we know that you will do a terrific job at PCC, and there will be a lot more room for discussion and dialogue in the months to come, and I look forward to working with you in partnership.
Thank you, Ms. Brown.
So I am definitely not good at this, so I wish Dr. Verdian the best. And it's been lovely. He's been just wonderful. And we want to welcome you, Dr. Erica. And I look forward to working with you. And I hope you will keep this smile the next 3 and 4 years. Because, yes, it's not going to be all yak, yak, yak. But this is a lovely place. Thank you.
Thank you. Mr. Osterling.
So right now, it's about 7:23. According to no less an authority than Dr. Bob Bell, I hold the record for overseeing the shortest PCC board meeting.
You're in trouble, pal.
Clocking in at 44 minutes and 38 seconds. barely beating out Trustee Martin at an even 45 minutes. I intend to filibuster for the next 20 or so minutes, and I'm running out of people to help me here. I have no report other than to also pass along thank you to Dr. Verdian. You came to this college at a challenging and important time, and you have made great progress for the college, and you're leaving it in good hands for our incoming superintendent president, Dr. Erica Androgenis. Now, we've all pronounced it about 7 different times. How did I do? Great, thank you. End of my report.
So I wish I could find one funny story to tell about Rajan Verdian. There are many. I think the thing I've valued most in knowing Raj is his humor. He's been around the community college system for a little while, and when we go to conferences and he has colleagues from all over the state, he has them in stitches pretty much nonstop, and that's been the greatest. We've had some wonderful meals together, and this is just apart from all the great leadership that he's provided to the college. When Jim and I came in, I would say we were really on the road to recovery, but there have been some shaky years, and Dr. Rajan Verdian can take a lot of credit for all the accomplishments that he's achieved in the college. And I'm so thrilled that we have Dr. Erica Androgenis. See, we're doing good. Joining us. She is already has such a distinguished career, and I'm just looking forward so much to working with you, Erica.
Thank you, Mr. Martin.
Well, when we made the selection for Dr. Verdian, I remember describing it as a selection between the angel we knew and the angel we didn't know. And I remember I said that because that was a positive spin on the way the phrase is normally worded. And I think fast forward to today, and I could say that he is now the angel we know. And he has been an angel for us. And, sometimes angels don't always tell you what you want to hear. You always hope the angel's going to tell you exactly what you want. It doesn't always work out that way. And that's been true with Dr. Verdian. Sometimes it takes a firm hand, and sometimes it takes gentle guidance. And I think we've been blessed for 3 years with both of those things. So now you certainly are the angel we know. And I want to thank you for that. And Erica, you are the angel we don't know. That we are looking forward to getting to know.
Ms. Watt. Thank you, Joe.
Well, so I may be able to help you filibuster here, too.
Thank you, Linda.
So I do want to extend my thanks to Dr. Verdian. I think, many, at least half of us were here during some pretty rough times at the college. And Dr. Verdian's guidance really helped bring this through. I remember when Lynora and Stephanie were doing the accreditation. There was some tough times you guys went through, and you really helped us through. And with Dr. Verdian's guidance, I think it really made it easier. And so, Erica, I think you owe Dr. Verdian a little thanks, because he's really helped pave that way for you to be able to sail through a little more easily. So I really want to thank Dr. Verdian for that. And I know that even though this is our last board meeting and our last supper, that we will, I hope that we will still, our paths will still cross. I know you're still very dedicated to education. And I hope to see you again, and I hope our paths do cross. And for many of, even though we were all kind of laughing and joking about the gardening, what Dr. Verdian did share with us was when he announced that he was going to be retiring, his wife, Aiko, left some gardening tools at his bedroom door. So when he got up, he asked what it was, and she said, well, I fired the gardener because this is going to be your new job. So there's no joke. He is going to be the gardener. But hopefully you'll get to do some other fun things besides gardening. I do have a few things I wanted to report on. So over the holidays, I had a chance to meet with 2 of our former student trustees, Student Trustee Exchian and Garipian. And they kind of filled us filled me in on what they've been doing in college, and I just think that we will be so proud, and I hope that our foundation, we will find ways to tell the stories of the alums and the people who left, because they're doing some amazing work, and we're going to see them as future leaders in our communities. Former PCC alum Ryan Liu came back, and he and Nune did a workshop for our students on applying for private colleges. I attended that session. It was excellent. I wish all of our high schools had a chance to, our high school students had a chance to attend, but they were on holiday, and I hope we'll have a chance to do similar workshops. And many of you have a flyer in your packet, and it announces the symposium that's hosted by the Asian American Advisory. This will be on February 23rd here. This is a really well-attended event. We normally have over 200 parents and students from all over, not just in our district, but even outside the district to attend. And even though it's hosted by the Asian American Advisory, everyone is welcome. This is a great chance for our communities and any students who are hoping to look at what colleges are available and how do they start the application process. PCC has just done a really excellent job helping our students. We put on workshops for both the parents and the students, and then we actually have counseling and financial advisors there to help the students. So I encourage all of the trustees to invite your K-12s to attend that and to encourage your parents to attend that. And then also, I wanted to say that the CCLC, we will be having our legislative conference at the end of this month, so January 27th. I got notice that this is record-breaking attendance. So I guess because of the change in elections, we now have more new trustees that will be attending this, and then it will go on from the new trustee conference to the legislative conference, and it'll be a chance for us to bring our students to the legislature and to be able to advocate for issues and priorities. So I hope that we will have a chance to talk about the legislative priorities with Dr. Indra so that we can better focus our advocacy efforts. And then also I've announced in the past that the CCCT, we have two task forces going. One is the affordability for the students, looking at homelessness and the food insecurities. That task force is being led by President Pam Luster and President Keith Curry. We will be focusing some of our legislative advocacy on the findings that they came up with in that task force. I'm chairing the financial aid task force, and I know LACCD just had their strategy building session with their financial aid officers. So I look forward to your expertise on this, Erica, and to be able to help us move this forward. And so we are placing May as the target agenda then to advocate for our findings with the financial aid officers. But one of the things that came up is this culture, I think, that's changing throughout the college of really shifting to a more student-focused, customer-focused, I think is really important. And we recognize that financial aid is one of those areas that maybe has not had as much sunshine and is really a critical area that can help our students really achieve their completion and their success. So I look forward to reporting more and to having everyone participate on that. So thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Hua. Mr. President, I wanted to thank you for many things, and I'm terrible at saying goodbye, I have to tell you that. I want to thank you for being an outstanding president, a true leader, a passionate educator, a change agent, a president who made PCC one of the most outstanding community colleges in the nation. More importantly, you have been my friend, and I shall miss our daily phone calls. And I shall miss your laughter. But you will continue, as we've talked about, to play a role in my life as I look at some career changes and some political moves. And I thank you for being there. I end each of my classes almost for the past 28 years at the university with a quote by Adlai Stevenson, the governor of Illinois, presidential candidate, who was asked how he'd like to be remembered. And he said, "I'd like to think I'm a high-minded, decent, enlightened person playing his part in his generation, playing it fairly, playing it squarely, then moving into the shadows, leaving something better than I found." Mr. President, you fought the good fight. You have finished the race. You have kept the faith, and you are leaving the college better than you found it. God bless you, my friend. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Further agenda items?
I just had a quick follow-up question on Trustee Wah. Thank you for your help there, but we're still a little short.
I could add more.
I'm sure you can.
Please.
Last I heard, we needed an advisor to accompany the students up to Sacramento, and I sure hope we've been able to find one because they are such an effective voice when we meet with our legislators. Do we know, Alex, have we?
We have an advisor. Her name is Lindsay Reed from the
Awesome.
Office of Student Life.
Great, thank you.
So just to echo Trustee Osterling, one of the things that would be really helpful is if the students were able to stay for all of the meetings. So I know sometimes their time has been cut a little bit short, so if we can.
There are 3 students who will stay, and the rest of the students are returning because they're enrolled in winter courses, and they don't want to miss the 4 hours of instruction that occurs on the Monday. So there will be 3 students remaining, though.
Great, thank you. And then hopefully DC, we will also, in Washington, when we go to Washington, we'll also have that legislative advocacy student presence.
Thank you.
Anything else? Future agenda
So
items?
President Fellow, I would like to, for future agendas, I hope that we will soon set a date for a retreat for the board with our new president and a goals strategy setting with the president.
Thank you. We will be doing that. If there's no other further business and there's no objection, the meeting will be adjourned. And seeing none, this meeting is adjourned.
Yo, new record.
Did we make it?
Sorry for you,
Congratulations.
Congratulations, new record.